Arnache, and today I'm going to talk to you about a very concerning issue this last year, which is pandemics. So as we already know, we're living an historical moment with coronavirus since there are cases in almost every country and in all the continents, and this number is still growing, reaching a number of 3 million cases of coronavirus in the world. Perhaps it is true that without a vaccine we can't do too much in order to decrease these numbers, but with lockdown and social distancing measurements, we can delay the peak of the disease. So now let's take a look at the possible solution for this issue and if you agree or disagree with the lockdown protocol of each country.
So in first place, we have that according to World Health Organization, a pandemic is the worldwide spread of a new virus in society, and a flu pandemic is when a new virus emerges and no one is immune to it. The SARS-CoV-2 or the coronavirus 19 is a new virus that started in the Chinese city of Wuhan, and in actuality there are cases in almost every country. So most of the country already take some measurement to prevent this crisis, like the lockdown, the quarantine, and the close of boundaries, airports and seaports. So as an example, we have Germany that banned the reunion of more than 2 people at distance between at least 1.5 meters between them, and also the strictly use of face masks and to avoid public reunions and close classes in universities and schools. A great advantage in Germany was that the people assumed all the measurements adopted by the government. Subsequently, it declared that the pandemic is already controlled in Germany, and schools are preparing for the 2 million children will come back to school. Also, Health Minister informed that they increased the number of stressors to 40,000 and practiced COVID detection tests to at least 1.7 million citizens. Notwithstanding, Sweden took a risky decision encouraging citizens to take care of themselves as social distancing while they continue in their normal life instead of closed school or established quarantine. Surprisingly, this country has the same number of cases and deaths as any other Scandinavian country with lockdown. It is important to highlight that the Swedish government projects that about 60% of the people of the population will get infected until collective immunity is reached to deal with the virus. However, countries that didn't take measurements on time, their statistic of death and cases had an exponential increase, like in the United States that the close of airports, seaports, and the lockdown was established very late. So the president said that more than 10 people reunion aren't allowed, and also people that have to go out from home for necessary things can do it. But also in some states, this lockdown is not established. So it is clear that countries with non-mandatory measurement taken by government have this type of results. In addition, this pandemic helped us to understand that as a society we're not ready to react or to overcome against a global issue like the one we are facing. So governments should comprehend that probably new outbreaks will happen and some preventive measurements have to be taken permanently. So the investment by government in preparing strategies for possible new pandemics, the creation of vaccines and treatments, the preparation against economic risks after the pandemics are one of the UN recommendations for the countries. Finishing regarding COVID-19 situation, there are different measures to prevent, to contain, and to mitigate the impact of the virus in society, like the social distancing, the closing of borders, transport terminals, schools, universities, and the mandatory use of face masks. So I agree that these measurements are truly necessary, taken on time and with responsibility of governments and citizens to overcome this crisis. And it is sure that its effectiveness is influenced by culture, economic system, the social solidarity, and the credibility in government. But it is the duty of each person to help with the change. Thank you.